Hi Capricorn, how's it going? Hope you're doing awesome. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for you, a Celtic crossbreed for the month of August. So always check your sun, moon, rising signs in case you have messages over there. I've already cleared the energy of the cards and shuffled. So I'll pull all 10 cards and then we'll go through them individually. Okay, Spirit, what messages do you have for Capricorn today, please, for the month of August? What messages do you have for Capricorn, please, Spirit? Here we go. For the month of August, Temperance, the Lovers, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups, Wheel of Fortune reversed, Four of Wands reversed, and Ace of Cups reversed. Okay, awesome. So Capricorn, your first card is the Temperance card. This is a major arcana, big message. It came out upright. If any of your cards come out reversed, which some did, it just means you're getting extra protection from Spirit, okay? So the Temperance card is represented by Sagittarius. This card, again, Temperance, is representing your current situation. This card is about balance, having peace in your life, having patience, being calm, moderation in everything, having a balanced temperament, having inner calmness. It's a card about cooperation and compromising, being adaptable, having a new perspective. It can represent soulmates, tranquility, harmony, serenity, finding your purpose, finding a middle path, finding meaning. This card is suggesting that you watch your balance. Take time to make sure your reactions, decisions, and words are appropriate for the situation. You're advised to practice moderation and patience. There's no time for extreme behavior, is what the message of the Temperance card is all about, okay? Moderation in everything. Yeah, so you're just trying to get calmness in your life, get inner peace in your life, have balance, harmony, tranquility in your life at this time. What else can I tell you? Yeah, having patience, finding the middle path of your situation. Like, not overindulging too much in your life at this time is the message with this card. Moderation in all things, and to have patience. You're not in a position to hurry things along. Just the only thing you can do is to sit and wait for things to develop in their own time, which they will, Spirit is saying. Okay. What else can I give you? Temperance is also linked to the moon. You're being asked to blend things in a harmonious way. You're learning to temper your ego needs with the legitimate needs of the spirit within. You're going through a time of inner you're going through a time of inner growth and outer harmony. And with patience, you will be able to unite the disparate elements into a harmonious whole. Blend, trying to blend things into a harmonious whole. What else can I give you for the Temperance card? Negotiations, agreements for some of you. And when this card comes out in a reading, let me just pull it up. With this card, the Lover's card, it suggests a lovely relationship, a rekindling of an old frame, or it could represent reaching an accord with others. It can represent a balanced temperament, respite, moderation in behavior, the possibility of reaching a settlement through negotiation, a cooperative collaboration on a project or business with others, a conducive working environment if a new job is started. You have the ability to compromise and adapt in a relationship or when you're working with a team. You bring balance into a strife situation because you can see both sides of the argument clearly. You're a natural diplomat or a negotiator. This card could indicate that a conflicting matter can be successfully resolved or fortunate changes. This card is advising you to control events by accepting whatever fate throws at you. Some of you are going to receive a promotion at your work. Some of you are mediators, motivators, conductors. You bring harmony and balance in people's lives, including your own. And then your second card is the Lover's card. This card can represent what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation, or it could represent what you're celebrating. Gemini energy. This is harmony again, balance again, unity again, soulmates again. So soulmates are coming up twice. Harmony, unity, love, partnerships, unions, relationships is coming up again. Just making a note because when Spirit repeats the messages, they really want you to get the message, Capricorn. Sexual connections, new possibilities, kindred spirits, shared values, union of opposites, attraction. So this card can represent a choice to be made. It represents different ways to make decisions. You're being asked to carefully consider how you make the important decision before you. Do you follow your heart? Do you do what makes sense? This card suggests that there's a way to marry the head and the heart so that a wise, balanced decision can be made. Okay? Sometimes Spirit will say, just follow your heart. Sometimes they say, you need to be smart about this choice. Use your brain. Okay? This card can represent romantic love. a union of opposites, whether it's between two people or it could be within ourselves. It can refer to thoughtfulness in making choices. We all have opposing traits and inner dichotomies that need to be reconciled. Partners often experience conflict that requires making choices. This card points to the need to heal a rift. Although it can herald a romantic involvement, but it most often turns up when a critical life decision must be made, sometimes in connection with a love relationship. This card could suggest that you're at a crossroads, a choice about a partnership. You have to consider all of the ramifications of the situation and choose carefully to further your own development and to accommodate the needs of others in the situation. This is a card of cooperation, working together with others to accomplish joint purposes. It stands for attraction of any kind, not only the romantic variety, and for any venture requiring harmony, union, and cooperation. A choice between two factors of equal worth may be required, but the choice you make will be the right one. Two or more forces or people may have come together in your life in pursuit of a common goal. This may be a temporary conjunction for some specific purpose, or it might be a long-term relationship. The lovers can represent collaboration and service to others. Love, romance, emotional, spiritual, and physical union, soulmate. Choices are not crystal clear. Use your intuition. This card, making an important decision that will affect the rest of your life. This card also describes a humanitarian, an activist, support group leader, or someone who specializes in mergers and acquisitions. And then your third card is the Nine of Pentacles. This card represents the basis of your situation or foundation. Okay, your foundation card. The Nine of Pentacles is Virgo energy. This is a card about enjoying the fruits of your labor, wealth, spending, rewards, a windfall, contentment, self-control, being rewarded for your hard work, material gain, prosperity, having self-discipline, self-reliance, self-sufficiency, having a sense of achievement. You're taking it easy. It's a card of safety, abundance, luxury, financial independence, self-esteem, a thriving business. It's a card of freedom, the achievement of good things. Not only have you prospered, but you've done so in a way that you feel good about. You appreciate and cultivate everything life has to offer. Pregnancy, birth. It could represent menopause for some of you. You're free from financial concerns and worries. You're in a period of abundance thanks to your good decisions in business or financial affairs. You've arrived, accomplished your goals, and now feel secure. You've integrated the factors of your life into a secure base. Now you're enjoying money, resources, and physical energy as a smooth combined flow. There's plenty all around you, material well-being, order, safety, and success. Nine of Pentacles. For your foundation message, material prosperity. Again, maybe some of you should buy a lottery ticket because this card represents a windfall. For some, it could represent a comfortable retirement. This card is saying it's a wonderful life. Capricorn, you're about to start a new phase of your life, one in which you've attained financial independence and security. You no longer need to work. This card says that your hard work and dedication will be rewarded shortly. Very exciting. I'm just making a note of that. I think that's a good one. And then your past card is the Eight of Pentacles. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. This card is Virgo energy. You've had the diligence, you've had high standards, you've had the passion, you have skill in your craft and in business. This card is all about skill development, talent, expertise, mastery, commitment, rewards again, ambition. It could represent a new job, building a business. It could represent an apprenticeship. Confidence, attention to detail, job satisfaction, hard work, accomplishment, high standards. So for some of you, it could represent starting a new job. You've taken up a new job, craft, art, or activity. It's not an easy road if you're a beginner, but because you have a lot of passion, any bump in the road is not going to discourage you. You're integrating old skills into a new form, or you're adding new skills. You've tried various ways of making a living, and now you're finalizing how you want to use your personal resources to fulfill your needs and expand. Your sureness of purpose guarantees success. I like that for you. Your craftsmanship will be rewarded by increased income, opportunity, and respect. This is a card of craftsmanship and conscientious work. It suggests developing and applying your skills in a productive manner. You know what you want and how to go about achieving it. So if you're sincere and persevere, your efforts will succeed. A business or project will prosper as a result of refining your craft or improving your processes. A new venture brings success because you're training yourself intensively with a clear goal in mind. Eight of Pentacles, job satisfaction, achieving goals, financial security. You're seeing results, repetitive tasks. You've done repetitive tasks. Dedication. Your skills will bring financial rewards. Just have patience. It's coming. Just have patience. That's the Temperance card. A new project has begun. You're learning and mastering new skills, which can lead to a new means of earning income or pursuing a new project. You're honing your skills in preparation for a new and challenging project. Financial prosperity is predicted. Now's the time to maintain your composure. Have faith in your talents. You're ready to head in a new direction or start a new project, business, or career. And then your immediate future card, what's likely to happen very soon in your life, is the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Hardworking, slow and steady wins a race. Being efficient, responsible, conservative, productive, loyal, persistent, defensive, stubborn, ambitious, working for what you want, making your dreams and wishes come through, being environmentally conscious, working with nature, being stoic, reliable, efficient, practical, patient. Again, Spirit is bringing up having patience. It'll come. This is a finance-oriented, analytical, and slow-moving, dark-haired young man, someone who is methodical, reliable and logical, sensible, systematic, and stable in his approach, can be trusted. He can represent a happy outcome of a situation, particularly business ventures that have gone on for a long time or appeared unfruitful at first. This knight is the most dependable of the knights. You can count on him to do what he says and to do it well. Whatever the task at hand, he'll work until it's finished. He's the handyman who can do anything. He's a kid who works his way through school and manages to save for his house at the same time. He's good about saving and investing carefully, but he's not about making a quick buck or taking big risks. He's extremely organized, maybe annoyingly so. He can be a loner, preferring staying home to nightclubs or large parties. He's sometimes a little too cautious in his choices and a little too tight with his money. Sometimes he can be a little bit dull and stubborn. Take it how it resonates. The Knight of Pentacles is someone with the spirit of adventure, but who is practical and materially minded. He's good at performing any tasks set out for him, but is not likely to be a self-starter. This card could suggest a situation involving arrivals and or departures. You may quit your job for a more lucrative one elsewhere. You might move to another locale for financial or work-related reasons. Or you may experience other changes in your life relative to money, possessions, or security. The outcome that you desire most in your situation is the Ace of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You're making the correct decision. You have a sharp mind. You're realizing the truth. It's a card of new projects, justice, clear thinking, having mental clarity. It's a card of success, assertiveness, justice, victory, strength, going in a new direction, new beginnings, hope, beginnings and endings, authority. This card is the gift of knowledge and understanding. This card can represent a new point of view, discovery, or intellectual achievement. You can expect a flash of insight or an idea that will help solve a particularly sticky problem. Or you may experience a moment of truth with the Ace of Swords. An inevitable, powerful change for the better is what this card can represent. Strong forces are at play, which may herald problems. You have the ability to overcome obstacles, but the right mindset is essential. It's time for making decisions and moving in a new direction. The outcome that you desire most in your situation. A brand new lifestyle is beginning. You've achieved this opportunity through your willpower and making smart decisions. I'm making a note of that. This is a good message for you. Prosperity, recognition, new development, especially spiritual growth, are sure to follow in the wake of your new direction in life. This ace signals a birth, usually of an idea or enterprise. You're now in a position to manifest your intentions in a new way. This ace indicates a triumph over difficulties through the use of mental means or spiritual growth. It is emblematic of a major breakthrough. Your self-image card, how you see yourself, you got the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is represented by Scorpio. So this card is all about having options, choices, imagination, dreaming, opportunities, searching for purpose, procrastination, having too many choices, all of which seem very appealing to you. You're spending time dreaming about them, imagining what each one would be like. Still, you cannot pick one. You're drawn to these choices emotionally. Set aside those emotions for a moment and invite a little reason into the picture. While emotionally appealing, some of the choices may not be good for you. You need to choose wisely. There's a lot of creativity and talent around this situation, but there's also a lot of confusion. Decisions about creative and relationship matters must be made no matter how difficult they are. You're confused because there is so much choice. This is not a time for daydreaming. Your imagination is too vivid. You need to be realistic in this situation, Capricorn. Lots of options, multiple possibilities, picking and choosing. You're looking at a number of possibilities now, too many to make a choice. An easy choice. With so many options, you're exploring different intentions in your imagination, but deciding which to manifest is a challenge. This card signifies a time of great creative potential, along with the energy to make use of it. This card represents fantasy and imagination. Many options are available. The difficulty is in choosing the right one. Then your environment, or how others see you in your situation, you have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Extra protection from Spirit. So this card is about Unwelcome changes, resistance to change, a lack of control, delays, setbacks, control issues. This card can suggest a temporary setback or even a complete reversal of fortunes in a direction that you didn't desire. It could also warn against the uselessness of flailing in the face of circumstances that you cannot change. Bad luck dogs your path. Be patient. The wheel is always in motion and fate will smile once again. It's a bad time to initiate new projects or gamble on things going in your favor. Unexpected delays. Change is usually positive at the end, though. Expect the unexpected when the Wheel of Fortune comes out reversed. Okay. Your environment or how others see you and your situation. You're holding back your own destiny by refusing to make the necessary changes or take the required actions. This is causing stagnation and frustration. You think you're waiting for the right time, but fear of the unknown is blocking you. I'm just making a note of that. You may be fantasizing about what you want to do, but you have to take action before anything can happen. You may experience delays because of lack of commitment. Ask the universe to show you the way and fearlessly follow the direction that you are given. Quit being wishy-washy and get on with what you already know you need to do. Then your hopes and fears. What you hope for and fear the most in your situation is the Four of Wands. Aries energy. Again, delays, feeling unwelcome, lack of support, lack of success, lack of teamwork, lack of achievement, instability, insecurity, self-doubt, leaving home, unhappy families, canceled celebrations, shared happiness, good fortune, prosperity, transition, conflicts with others. The Four of Wands for your hopes and fears, problems with a project or business, delayed success or unnecessary anxiety over business or work. A rest is needed. This card could represent the end of a career or forced change. Forced change. Four Wands. I'm making a note of that. I think that's important. This card warns you not to celebrate too soon. Things appear very fine, but you need to wait a bit to make sure. And this card could also be suggesting that you rethink your plans for the future. You're celebrating your good fortune in a quiet way. You may be expanding your property holdings or creative output without fanfare. Financial gains may be more modest than if the card were upright, but you're satisfied with your accomplishments and the sense of having done a job well. Your public image, your relationships, and your sense of self are favorable. And then your future, if everything is to remain as is the Ace of Cups reversed. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is a card of sadness, emotional loss, blocked creativity, emptiness, pain, repressed emotions, feeling unloved, bad news, instability, unrequited love, canceled celebrations again, blocked emotions, infertility, miscarriage, breakups, pregnancy issues. This card suggests feeling depleted, empty, and very much in need of a spiritual or emotional refreshment, or it could represent feeling overwhelmed and drowning in emotions. This card indicates delays or disappointments in love. Sometimes a new beginning doesn't develop as hoped. Difficulties in getting a new relationship or creative effort off the ground could be indicated, or something you're trying to set in motion meets unforeseen and frustrating obstacles. Maybe this isn't the right time to start something new, Spirit is saying. Focus on self-love for sure in the future is the message with this card. Ace of Cups reversed, extra protection from Spirit, emotional turmoil, happiness isn't long lasting, and love's energy is dwindling. So that is your reading for August, Capricorn. I hope you receive some guidance from these messages. Thank you for allowing me to channel these messages today. I'm very grateful. Have an awesome month, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.